afford to be some.
Yep, I don't think we're going to get, unless you can do, or unless you have an interest in fish data, I don't think we'll get fish data again, because Beth is going to be done.
No, I know she's finishing.
And I don't think there'll be anyone else like her. I can commit to doing bird stuff again. I guess that's a question, whether someone wants to commit to doing the water.
Is it water and vegetation? Or just
the vegetation will happen again. I've done that for the last couple of years. Gentle and seed, or last year Mark Baker's kids came out and helped. That only happens over the course of a couple of days in the fall. The groundwater monitoring was set up to be done, what, every 2 weeks, Chris?
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
That was something that
Kim
right, that you committed to install the wells and stuff.
Yeah, the wells are installed. I should go look at all the wells and renumber them, make sure they're all numbered. Not renumber them, but make sure the numbers are visible.
Yeah.
Why not?
Tidal contingent, so your timing isn't as flexible.
You should do it around I forget what it was. Why don't we put on the agenda for next meeting, just that we go over all the things that need to be done, and we get some commitments on different things.
Okay.
If that's good.
That's fine.
You know, and then maybe I'll go out and do the field, do some fish work. I've been missing fish for the last year and a half, so no, why don't we just go with that next time, and then we can decide what we need to do, and if we have the resources to do it in-house, or whether we want to try to scratch some money again.
That's fine.
And Kim would be more than happy to do the water level thing again, which is what we need to ask her about.
Okay.
So why don't we put that on the agenda for next meeting to talk about that whole schedule. Okay. Line for 2010. Okay, anything else on that, Carol?
No.
Are you aware of what we got, Ellen? We're going to do grant to do some
This is the
registration.
presentation she made to the council.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah. And we're just, right now, just kind of muddle through changes in staffing and things like that, but we have to do some monitoring that we did last year, we have to redo it this year, and then, just kind of, hopefully.
Calvin is a perfect.
Yeah, right. Good. Okay. Birthday cleanup, Patrick, this Saturday, rain or shine. You know what? How many years have I run the Fools Rule Regatta? And every year it's like, oh, it's going to rain now. Oh, rain's coming. And every day, never have rain. So, I'm not going to let's hope. And we did have drizzle one morning for the cleanup. And people, they put their clothes on, they go out and they clean up, and it's a good cause.
I think if you're picking up trash.
Why don't you give us a rundown of what's going on?
Well, 8:30 we're going to meet. These guys can't make it, so 8:30 Saturday morning.
Neither one of them can make it?
I was out of town last year.
Oh my God, we're going to have to change her thing. Well, maybe we can get some town council people.
Slice of Heaven is providing the breakfast, and
It's a lunch
and lunch. Quinn's not going to be around, but I'm
I'm
sure he'll get some lunch to fill stuff in his place.
Okay, so lunch will be provided.
Yeah.
Sunset is providing continental breakfast.
Yes.
Okay.
And got
8:30
a dumpster
breakfast.
waiting, and presumably some people are gassing their trucks up as we speak.
Yeah, okay.
8:30, where do you want people to show up?
At the rec center, 8:30.
Up on the porch up at the rec center.
Yeah, and we sort of get together, and then we break up into teams, and we go off to most of the public shoreline access points. Mackerel Cove, Hull Cove,
Major ones. Yeah.
Sheffield Cove, Fort Getty.
Might be a little clean this year after.
No,
Well-
they're not clean.
Yeah, but just like, does PC students arrive this past summer?
No.
They didn't work on this at all?
Last summer, when they came, they worked on the Hull Cove Trail, they did the Hull Cove Trail for us too. So if they come back this year, we say May, we can probably get them to pick up any areas that we didn't get.
I think we're advancing slowly, though. It's kind of like going up a dune. A couple steps up, and maybe, it's nevertheless every year. I mean, every step brings you,
And we do
generally
it.
speaking, higher.
Yeah, I got a call 2 days ago from somebody else who's doing some statewide cleanup. They want to come to Jamestown, and they wanted to be back at Club Beach, and I told them we'd be doing it, but to call me after we get done, and we could give them some areas that they could do. So there's some backups going, yeah.
Apparently doing it on the 24th as well, unfortunately.
And last year's trail was really good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
Last year. Yeah.
Generally speaking, about 2 tons of trash we pick up.
So So that's all arranged. Did you find out about the paper bags?
I did, but I'll get him. I'll talk to Steve tomorrow.
Gotta hit him.
Don't worry, I'll make sure we got paper bags.
Yeah, they're like $3 for 5. So
Is that,
I think
you
you at least
priced them out?
Well, I priced them, where was I today? I was in a hardware store in Middletown, Ace Hardware. And I just
Yeah, I thought we needed around 250. We can always sell them for a profit to buy the town.
Well, unfortunately, DEM is not providing bags anymore. The Oscar program used to provide bags, so now we had a backlog for a long time because we got tons of them. So we're going to buy them this year, which is fine.
But the state doesn't charge you for dumping the trash.
Yeah, the tipping fee is
Although somehow I think it's going to cost us.
all right.
Somewhere down the line, someone's going to pay
Oh, yeah.
for all that trash we put somewhere.
Yeah. Patrick, so what?
Everywhere, in fact.
I think you got to call Steve tomorrow because his load comes out on Thursday. If for some reason he's got an outrageous price, which I don't think he will, but if you need 200 bags,
I have to go to Home Depot. I'll just drive to the state.
no, everybody has.
Don't go.
Anyway, there's no problem
I
getting
wouldn't
it.
do it. I wouldn't do it.
No, it'd be nice to get the business to Steve if you know,
I would give him
you
to
can
you.
get that many. Yeah. All right, anything else that we need other than participation by those people who can cancel all their other plans and be there?
You might want to think about it. You know, do you clean the bay?
Yeah.
They're, I think, starting up. They were just starting to get going again when I was in San Diego last year, but they do the big stuff. So they've got a boat that will come up. It might not hurt to check in with them and see, because they'll come.
We haven't tried to take on anything that needs to be tackled from a boat offshore. But
No, but
we have got some big
They
stuff.
can land too and all the big stuff.
No, but-
Anything that a group of people could lift,
Right.
they could put on their agenda. So even if we've got people scouring, we can have them take notes of, you know, there's a camel here, there's a tire.
There's a building over here. I've never liked that building.
no, Pat, I think it's a good idea that she put that on your list. We can find out who the contact is. We not necessarily to do it for Saturday, but if we come across a big camel or something like that just can't be moved otherwise. There was one down in Hall Cove.
So we could pass it on.
Right, we could pass it on to them and they would probably come around and remove them. They do large things generally.
And I think they kind of cycle around
Yeah,
areas
yeah.
and on a schedule.
They have a
I'm
small,
trying to think, do we have any wrecks?
they have a small, well, they have a small landing craft.
Oh yeah, right, that one with the red building, right? I think it's an artificial reef now.
They have a small landing craft with a bow that goes down so they can drive right on the beach, and they have a little crane on it and they can lift stuff up. And I think generally what they do with the camels is cut them up and then take them off piece by piece, because those are pretty heavy. So why don't you just put that down as your note and then, but everything else already good whole Bruce Lawn?
No.
Yeah, but Bruce, he came last year and we even called him, he just remembered. It's gonna be nice because he donates all his Delta lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay. And the newspaper stuff is in for this
Yeah,
week.
that's where I was at on that.
Get the article last
I've
week.
deleted more state from the commission.
And it's Slice of Heaven, who was?
Size of Heaven does breakfast, coffee and donuts, and the Connecticut Lands Trust.
That's right.
And then I knew I was going to get that wrong.
They do lunch,
Yeah, they do lunch.
and then Island Rubbish donates the dumpster and the tipping fee and then,
State